Good morning. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, man. I'm all right, man. Blessed to see another Saturday with you and do this show, man.
Yes, sir.
On this
Yes, sir. Is that cool?
420
Yes, sir.
Saturday.
So, of course, we're going to start the show with the question of who's going to Ann Arbor for the annual Hash Bash?
Oh, no, I'm
Who
not.
out there is going to Ann Arbor?
I'm going home. I'm going to work. I'm going to rehab. Sell that yourself next time.
Rehab, as in work. I need to make this money.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to work. I got to make this money. The Jordans came out today.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I have the good fortune of being off today, but I still got some work to do. But that's it goes with the territory.
No, okay.
All right, sir. Is that Twins you got on again? So they playing Minnesota again?
Absolutely, man. That's who they down in the what they call it, the Twin Cities. Yeah, they down in the Twin Cities.
Yep. Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's get down to it. Let's see. Outside of those who are going to going up to Ann Arbor from the Detroit area, because I know also the both Michigan and Michigan State have their spring games today. So Michigan is coming off a high, still off the national championship. So I guess this works out well for them for them to have
a cheating season, right?
On 420 makes sense. We're gonna get to the topic of the week as voted by who you, our great guest. Thank you for joining us this morning. And also don't forget to click like, click share, let us know, let everybody know that we are here. That Felix and I are back again with a wonderful show for you guys talking about the WNBA Draft. We're probably gonna start calling this World Caitlin Clark Day, since that she was the star of the show, the beginning, the end, and everything in between. They talked about her outfit, how she wore something totally different from when she got her Player of the Year award. I didn't see anything wrong with the outfit. I thought it was very nice, but I guess of course you got to have something to talk about. They talked about, of course, we knew she was going number one, and right. It seemed like as soon as they announced that number one, it was commercials on top of commercials on top of commercials, in the uniform, out the uniform, and I can say the WNBA is doing a masterful job of preparing for this and getting the word out that the WNBA has new stars. Now, one of the questions I have about it is, are they going to keep them? They got a bunch of good new stars last year that they drafted, but a bunch of them got cut. Why? Because those veteran players have been sticking around. Are they going to make way for the new players? That's the first thing I would like to say. What you think about that?
I mean, yeah, she went first pick, but you can also go first pick and be a bust, right? I mean, Cade Cunningham, right? Tony Mandrich, right? The Incredible Bulk. I mean, the list goes on and on. Sam Bowie, right? I mean, she can
3 minutes before we get to Cade. 3 minutes before we get to
Cade. Well, I mean, I'm just being honest, man. Look, the good thing is she going and she made it, right? Congratulations. The bad thing is you're not playing freshman and sophomore. You're playing grown women now. Like DT said, Deanna Taurasi said, you're going to have to bring your A game every night. And I don't, to me personally, I don't think she's ready to, I don't think she packed that lunch. I really don't.
Well, we gonna see. I'm not saying she's not ready. I just want to see if she can do it. Just because she's already there, they've already sold out the entire season and moving games from venue to venue because they don't have enough. They from 12,000 seat venue to 18,000 seats, so everybody can see the Caitlin Clark show. So hey, she's making an impact. Will she step up and do what she's supposed to do? That remains to be seen. I think there's a good chance, though. I think she has a better chance of doing it than not doing it. That's for sure. I would definitely say that.
I don't know, because I mean, okay, when Sabrina came out of Oregon, right? What's this? Her third year or her fourth year? This is her third year, right? Okay. Last year she played for the WNBA championship, even though they lost to the Aces. But that's what I'm saying. She put the liberty on her back, even though she did have Stewie with her. She had Brianna Stewart with her, but She didn't took that franchise and they didn't went there. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if her in the league because, like I said before, the offense gonna go through Aaliyah Boston. It's not going through Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark don't play no D. You gotta play D, man. Gotta play D. She don't play no D. And everybody know that.
If you the star of the show, they gonna put the offense through her. She gonna touch the ball.
Not the star of the show, though, sir. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. She's not the star. She's not the star of the show.
She's not strong enough to play the one, that's for sure.
You say who?
She gonna be a two guard. She's not strong. Her handle's not strong enough to play the one. That's for sure.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. She can't be the star of the show. Because who was the star of the show of the Lakers? Shaq and Kobe. Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay. Who the star of the Fever? Aaliyah Boston or her? Aaliyah Boston. Right. She's not gonna be the star. She's about to be Robin to Batman. She's not about to be Batman.
Okay. So do you think will there ever be a point where she is the Robin? I mean, she is the Batman?
No. Unless she leave the Fever. But then, okay, let's say she leave the Fever and she go to the Sky. You're not gonna be Batman there because your nemesis is over there. The Bayou Barbie. And then Cardosa over there.
Two of her nemesis.
Who?
Two of her nemesis.
Oh, yeah, two of her nemesis, right? Right. But you know what? I can see that happening. I can see the lights twinkling and dizzling, and they say, okay, we're sending to the sky. I can see that happening. Now they be.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. If there's ever a spot for her to be, she in the right spot. Indiana, birthplace of basketball, in Indianapolis. That's almost like me giving that cold word for Casper being in Michigan. She in the right spot.
You never know, because look, nobody ever thought Dennis Rodman would go link up with the Bulls, right? And what did he do? He linked up with the Bulls and they won 3 championships. So we never know. We never know.
That's true. You are right about that. She's been having record jersey sales. What else she been doing? She had record viewership for the WNBA Draft. And also, so we gotta say what up, though, and congratulations to Miss Rickea Jackson, drafted by the LA Sparks. Definitely a homegrown Detroit product, and also a friend of the show by way of Murray Wright. Her mom, Miss Karen Jackson, went to school with her. And like we said before, we got Kamilla Cardosa and Angel Reese being drafted by the Sky. And so I'm excited to see that. I really am. We gonna see an old school Twin Towers, and we gonna see some a whole lot of trash talk from Angel Reese as usual, and Kamilla Cardosa gonna be quiet and be steady like she always is. I'm looking forward to the two of them playing together. I really do like that.
You really think they gonna kumbaya and roast marshmallows and all that? You really believe that? Oh, okay. That's why I asked. This is why we ask questions. I was just asking, is that what you thought?
No, but they don't have to. They just got to coexist well enough for them to win. And at the end of the day, winning solves everything. So if they're not winning, it's probably gonna be some beef. But if they winning, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be, they're gonna be arm in arm, smiling, taking pictures on the side. But the minute it's not happening, it's gonna be. Like it always is.
Absolutely.
So that's just how it goes. We want to say good morning, Mr. Stephen Harris. Yes, sir. You missed it. We already talked about the Michigan spring game on today, but we didn't say it's on Fox. It's at noon. We just talked about how it's going to be a cloud over the stadium because of Hash Bash, so they're going to enjoy themselves. Good morning, big brother. Top of the morning to you, sir. Adam, I think our passing ability is really going to be on display. Our team is going to be more evenly matched than when she was at Iowa. Of course, it's going to be, because of the talent level. Steven already said Michigan has signed Pippen as a kid. Pippen's kid as a guard, combo guard. Yes, we did. We're going to get to that a little bit further. And when we get to NBA, I think it's a good opportunity for him there. They cleared house over there. And so for Mr. Pippen Jr. to go over there, it's a good opportunity. I sent Felix the announcement yesterday with them putting the sister and the brother both having on the Michigan shirts. So, it's a good opportunity. And a lot of Pippen's son.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen's son going to Michigan. Yeah, he top 50 prospect.
How many kids he got? Don't he got a kid that play for the Lakers?
No, that's not Pippen. That's is it Pippen? Is that
Yes,
his son?
man. It's a Scottie Pippen. That's Scottie Pippen's son, ain't it?
Well, that makes 3 because I know he got a daughter and that's 2 sons. Outside of that, we need to have. That's why we can say we got to have us a intern in the background looking this stuff up while we talk about stuff like that.
Dang, so he has a daughter going and he has a son going to Michigan.
I don't know if the daughter's going, but she was there supporting her brother with the Michigan shirt on.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to Michigan to play college basketball.
I don't think his name was Scotty.
No, I'm just saying. I was just saying Scottie Pippen Jr.'s son. It's Scottie Pippen son is going to play at Michigan.
Yes.
For basketball.
His name is Justin Pippen.
He's going to the University of Michigan to play basketball.
Yep, for the new coach.
with the new basketball coach.
Yes.
Man,
now you got to remember, we've had a good tradition of second generation players coming through the University of Michigan doing well.
Hey.
Oh, there goes Felix. All right, good opportunity for me to really jump in really quick and say, don't forget to get your book, Grateful This Journey Every Day by Mr. Marcus Holmes right there. The Wiz that lives in ours, the man behind the scenes running the board for us as we keep things going. He's responsible for all of the graphics and displays that you see up here. We want to thank you for that. Also, don't forget to click like, click share, let everybody know that we are out here this morning. Felix and Kamau and Felix. Felix will be back momentarily shortly. Just a little, the Gremlins is active again. And let everybody know you're here. And thank you also for joining our Facebook group and turn it up loud. Put our show on your phone, put it on your Bluetooth, put it through your speakers, run it through your house while you're cleaning up this morning. Get some spring cleaning done, and you can see in the background go, what? He said what? Then you just come to the computer, type in, hey, what y'all say that for? And give us your opinion so we can make sure like we've been doing, talk back to our artists. Because we need you here every single Saturday. Steve said Biscuit Basketball is back. I'm not saying that they're not back, but we're gonna see. As of right now, that's the only one good player that he may have, but we shall see. Moving forward, we're gonna get into the NFL draft starting this Thursday down at Campus Martius in the great, wonderful city of Detroit. And they're looking at Caleb Williams being the number 1 pick. Would I pick him with the number 1 pick if I were a team owner? If and only if I really needed a quarterback. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just not using it on him. I am not that big of a fan of his. I thought that he should not have won that Heisman. I forget the gentleman who should have won it that year, 2 years ago, but he did. Morning, Mr. Greg Brown. He's looking to be number 1 going to Chicago. If Chicago doesn't trade that pick, it's pretty likely that they will select him, seeing that they shipped the other quarterback off to Pittsburgh. And I actually thought that the kid wasn't a bad kid. I just thought that they need to give him a little bit more support and coach him up a little bit more. The kid is a great talent. Chicago in a lot of ways, in terms of the media was treating him as like being in New York. He didn't get, he got no slack in terms of, being a rookie quarterback and being thrown into the fire. But when you got quarterbacks out there like the one in Houston, playing lights out like that, and down the kid in Cincinnati playing lights out as rookies, it's hard for rookies nowadays to catch any slack. So on one hand, you got guys who are burning up the house playing well, and you got he's making the playoffs. The kid played well, but not just as well as them. So you got to look at all the other factors around them. But I understand that the reasons behind it and of the like. He'll probably be the number 1 pick. He'll probably go to Chicago. They probably gonna have the commercials ready and everything like that, like they did for Caitlin Clark in New Jersey and everything. And the question is he going to come to Detroit? They're saying that a lot of players are not saying they're going to come to Detroit for the draft, which is kind of disheartening. They've done a good job of getting things cleaned up down there and making everything special for the draft. So for those who do come, we're going to say welcome, and we're going to treat them well. and let them get them to the store and get them some buffs. We're not gonna buy them, but we're gonna let them buy them since that they got money now. They getting drafted to the NFL and getting these deals, and they got the NIL money. So that's what I suggest. Speaking of Detroit, the Detroit Lions released their new jerseys. The jerseys. I've seen some little league teams look better than jerseys. Look better than that. I've seen most of college teams look better than those jerseys. The black jerseys don't look bad, but it don't look good either. I know oftentimes when you change your uniform scheme, you're looking to win, you're winning, you want to do something to upgrade the process, bring the process further along. I don't know how much that's going to help in terms of with the jerseys, but I hate to say it, but I'm not a big fan of jerseys. I'm not a person that go out and buy jerseys anyway. So, but I wouldn't want to buy that. I still think the best jersey, that are out there for the Lions was a throwback back in the days when Barry was there with the gray and the blue. Those were always to me one of the best uniforms in the league, as an alternative or as a regular uniform. Mr. Ketter says, unfortunately, they will be seen through the MLB uniforms. Steven, they can wear them if they want to win. They can wear them. They can wear what they want if they win. That's true. So they normally also like the alternative uniforms for Thursday night or Sunday night. We see those on playoff games. Not a big fan of them, but hey, that's just me. And it's not my opinion. They didn't select me to be a part of the firm to choose the new jerseys. But hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to talk about it, pontificate on it, and talk about it. Let's see. Christopher Donahue says, I love all jerseys. So he likes the new jerseys as well as sound like the old ones as well. So is that up to six alternative jerseys now? 6 or 8 jerseys between the regular season, the alternatives, the old school, and they still have they can still use, going back to the Barry days. I still love that uniform. There was just something about that gray with the blue, fully one uniform color. Those are pretty sweet. And I still, it's those ones that they brought in last year with the Mustang on the side of the helmet. Those grew on me. I wasn't a big fan of it to begin with, but they did grow on me. So we shall see, said the blind man to the dead dog. Come on back, Felix. Come on back. Get those gremlins out your system. I need you in the play. I enjoy doing this by myself, but it's fun when we get to make jokes about it. I know he got something to say about it. If Felix was here, he'd probably say, I don't care about them jerseys anyway because I don't like the Lions. So they can wear whatever they want. They can go out there and I'm gonna say something bad talking about the T-shirt lady song, but know him, that'll be something that he would say. Talking about the Lions. All right, everybody. Once again, don't forget to click like, click share, and let everybody know we are here on another wonderful Saturday, 420, which is domestic or international Mary Juana Day. Mary Jane, Rick James song will be playing on the radio all day. If you're in the Michigan area, you can go to Ann Arbor to the Hash Bash, and they're probably going to try and ban it since there's the Michigan games at noon. But that's where it all began at. It began up at Ann Arbor for the Hash Bash on April 20th. Beautiful, beautiful day, probably in the Metro Detroit area. I hope so anyway. Right now, we're dealing with a little bit of liquid sunshine down here in my area, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. All right, we're going to move forward to our beloved Pistons. Ending the season 14-68. They fell short of what I thought their goal would be 16 wins. Last year, they were 17-65, 3 games short. Who's really at fault for all of this? Who we can say is the quote-unquote blame for this situation? And are we going to, or is anybody going to be held accountable for this? Is someone going to be held accountable for the wins and losses? Troy Weaver has put this team together, and he also brought in the coach. Honestly, like we talked about this last week, Same thing Rick said last week. They blow money shots. That's about right. I honestly don't. When you look at things, you say, is it the coach? Is it the players? Is it the environment? Is it, they talk about changing the culture? But you went at the press conference at the end, you heard a lot of positive things. I want to be here. We want to turn things around. I understand who I am as a pro now. You heard words from Jay Knight. You heard things from Cade. You heard things from the kid who came over from Golden State. You heard a lot of good things coming out. But honestly, if I'm the GM, nobody's safe. I would before I said I would keep Thompson, Cade, Darren and Ivy, and Stewie and Beef Stew. Not anymore. Now think about it. You right now what they're doing is the strict definition of insanity. Do the same thing over and over and over again and getting the same results. If that means getting some new players in there, that means getting 12 entirely new players in there to win. That's what you got to do. Do we like those guys, or do we want them to stay within the program? Ivy's a Detroit area product. Grew up in a part of his life in the city. From parents from the city, mom played for the Detroit Shock. We love all that, but at the end of the day, this is about business. It's about winning. You pay your money to go down to the stadium to see them, and it's a great experience down there. I haven't been to a game, but everybody I talk to talk about how wonderful it is going down to the Little Caesars Arena and seeing the game and how all the fun that they have and the in-game entertainment as opposed to the actual playing of the game entertainment is everything. They say it's a good product, but you want your play and your team to match what it is you're doing for your community when the community comes out to support. For the most part, they may not sell it out, but they get a good attendance down there. They're not the least have bad attendance. I think the worst attendance in the league is in Washington, but the Pistons still do well. People come down to the city, you drive downtown, take the train down Woodward, and find good parking, and they go and they have a good time. I just want them to be able to have the wins to back it up. They started the season 2-1. And I remember being on the show, being excited. Yeah, Pistons going to do it. They're going to make the playoffs this year. And Felix quickly reminded me that no, just give them time. And sure enough, they have in the words of Greg Brown, they blew monkeys on for the rest of the season. Yeah, so I want to see them do well. I'm an all sports fan for the Detroit area. Pistons, Lions, Tigers, Red Wings. You got the other hockey team, the juniors team that's close over there. You got the Spitfires across the Detroit River, and Windsor, the Spitfires. And I like to see all of those teams do well. It was in the Detroit area, college included. Speaking of which, hopefully we can get UD turned around. Once proud program, making the NCAA tournament a few years in a row. What's their number Kings? That's the Lions, including the playoffs. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So, yep. So hopefully we can get the Lions. The Pistons turned around and moving forward in the season. Question is, are they going to go in and make some changes? Is Troy Weaver still going to be there? Are they going to keep all the players like they that are there, or bring in or turn the roster around? They honestly do have a good core of 5 or 6. When you look at Cade, Ivy, Duran, Stewart, and the kid that come from Golden State, and one of the guys they brought in during the trade, that could be a good core. I'm not saying it's not, but they have not shown that they can be a good core in terms of wins and losses. This is a Missouri league. Every professional league is a Missouri league. You got to show me what you got in terms of wins and losses. We love to see winning. That's what we're here to do. You don't want to be having more victories every game. Well, we only lost by 1, but still lost. Well, we were down 15 at half, and we brought it close, and we only lost by 14. but still lost. So I'm just hoping that they can turn things around. If it were me, if I were Gores, what would I would do? Would I sell the team? No, I'm not selling my team. The next thing I would do is I would get another GM. I really would. I would bring in another GM, and quite honestly, I would make a phone call to Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars was a great, in my opinion. I thought he was a good GM. You can't be a bad GM winning a championship. And I would bring him back. I would apologize. I would do everything I can to lure him out away from working for the NBA to come back to run the Pistons again. I would do that. That's the first thing I would do. And then I would say, hey, if you need to turn this roster over, you have my blessing and my checkbook. And tell them to go ahead. They got a salary cap. Use it. And if that means getting rid of 3/4 of the team, hey, we appreciate you. We got your first class flight on Delta for you to go home. Bring you here to clean your locker room out, clean out your locker, and take you back for you to go home, and then we'll figure out the rest later as you go into September training camp. But it's time to make some of those hard decisions. And to me, at this point, it's not a hard decision at all to make. All right, moving forward, let's go talk about the NBA playoffs. We had the play-in tournament. We had originally the first game. Let's see if I can get this right. Let me go back a little bit. Let's see here. I tried to save it on my. I did a little snippet of everything, and the power went out. It was a good thing I saved it on the actual sheet because I didn't have time to go back and pull it back up. We had playing games with the Lakers and the Pelicans. Lakers won that for them to secure their 7th spot. The Kings jumped all over the Warriors, and all I kept seeing was on Tuesday was everybody on the internet. I didn't get a chance to see the game. All I see is everybody talking about, man, the Warriors is going out like some chumps. They acting like this. They playing like this. It's time for all of them to go. That's another situation where, they've earned the right to leave it all on the court. If they're gonna lose it, they've earned the right to lose it on the court and then retire at their own behest. But will that happen? Probably not. Because at some point, to me, it would have been better business sense and basketball sense to make some moves long before now. Of course, you love Clay. Of course, you love Steph and Draymond. But you got to be able to get value for them when they are still valuable. If not, you're going to be in the tank again trying to get back into a playoff contention and hopefully not look like the Pistons. Let's see here. And also then we had the 76ers and Heat. They lost the first game, won the second one against the Bulls, and now they're in the playoffs. And let's see, they lost the first game. They played the second game against the Hawks, beat them. Now they're in the playoffs. And they also beat the Bulls last night. And the Kings lost to the Pelicans. Last year, they were talking about the Kings contending for the championship. And they didn't even make it through the play-in game. There he's back. There he is.
Man, that phone is, I guess it's time to get a new one.
All right. We had that discussion then when we get out at the end of the show. Some possibilities of not necessarily just a phone, but we're going to talk about it. Now that you're open to the conversation, we're going to have to talk about it to get it together. We're going to get you right. All right. We talking about the playing games. We talking about last night, how the Pelicans beat the Kings. And last year, over the last couple of years, they were talking about the Kings getting better and contending for a championship. And they didn't even make it out of the play-in system. So what's going on with Sacramento?
Mike Brown don't know what he's doing.
That's right. Mike Brown is over there.
Mike Brown don't know what he's doing. Every coaching job he done failed. Think about it. He had LeBron, right? Mm-hmm. He went to the finals, got swept by San Antonio. Mm-hmm. He left there. He went to the Lakers, failed. He became an assistant at Golden State. So he got 2 rings with Golden State. Yeah. He left Golden State and went to Sacramento, failed. He's not a coach. He's a good assistant coach, not a coach.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Some people are just better at being assistant coaches. Like the one guy used to coach Dallas. He was the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. And North Turner. North Turner was always a better assistant than he was a head coach.
No, wait, hold on. Didn't North? Yeah, okay. I stand corrected because I thought didn't North win? Didn't he win a title?
No, as an assistant coach, but not as a head coach.
Right, that's what I mean. Who did he win the assistant with? I mean, who did he win the title with? As an assistant
with the Cowboys. He was like the coach in waiting.
I thought he got one with the Redskins too. With Joe Gibbs.
They went to he might have went with Coach Gibbs. He did take the Redskins to the playoffs, but he never lived up to the hype.
Okay.
Of
stand correct. Yeah, North Turner. Nah, he's like you said. It's you got a lot of Tito Jacksons, but they're not Michael. So yeah, it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody say, well, Mike Brown, like last year against the Warriors, Mike Brown choked. The Warriors wasn't better than the Kings. Mike Brown, you put Mitchell in the game. This is the part he don't get. If you play Monk and Fox together, you would destroy the West. You would destroy the West easy because you have no card combo that can keep up with neither one of them. They both are fast with the ball, and that's why I was shocked the Lakers let them get away, let Monk get away. But then I thought about it. He took the ball out of LeBron's hands. That's not acceptable, right? Okay, so there it is.
Yeah, you got to keep the ball in LeBron's hands. You got to keep LeBron happy. At
least that's why they're not gonna go nowhere. They like I say, Mike Brown. They'll probably give him one more year, and then he'll be an assistant somewhere else.
Probably with the Pistons.
Man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Me and you can coach the Pistons. You know what? I coach the Pistons for free if they got rid of Cade.
Okay, careful what you wish for.
I do it for free because see, this is
why I say careful what you wish for. I'll be scared to see you at a press conference. The first time somebody from one of the local newspapers start talking junk to you, you be jumping over the table.
No, for real. My philosophy of winning, I'm telling you, they first I got to get their respect, right? I got to earn their respect. They're gonna be like, who is this guy? Once I show them my credentials, I say the losing stops today. If you don't want to be part of this turnaround, there's the door. I'll probably lose a couple of them because they'll be like, he don't know what he's talking about. But once they see and we start winning, I say, see, it's a team. Basketball is a brotherhood, right? If you don't trust your brother, why are you on the team? That's what Monty Williams got. It's not that we don't have talent. He don't know how to execute the talent we have. And once you get rid of Cade, you will see. My man's he trash, man.
Okay, hold on. This is 17-65 last year, 14-68. So that's 3 games. Was it Casey? Was it Monty? Or was it the players?
Wait, hold on. You say Casey had 17 last year?
17.
And Monty had 14. Okay.
Yeah.
No, what it is that, okay, so they went from an old system to Monty Williams' system, right? Monty Williams only came up 3 games short of what Casey did, right? Now, barring injury, you had a couple of games where Cade was hurt. You had the games where Beef Stew got into it with my man and on the way before the game. So it's all stuff that paralleled in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, they got to learn his system. But if you just can't, it's like when Phil Jackson left the Bulls and went to the Lakers, Kobe and Shaq had to adapt to the triangle. It was easier for Mike and Scotty because they had been with Phil so long. Mm-hmm. But once he went to LA, Kobe, and that's why Kobe and Phil bumped heads because it was like, man, this ain't gonna work. I'm not Mike, and Shaq is not Scotty. But once they seen, wow, his formula actually works. This dude is actually proven to win. They took off and won.
Yeah. Once they understood the floor spacing and everything behind it.
Right.
Oh yeah, they did just fine. All right.
Correct.
Let's see here. What do you think about the Warriors' futures? Are they going to keep them all together? Are they gonna let him go? What they gonna do?
Okay, this is. I'm glad you asked me that one. This is all goes back to you should have shipped Draymond and kept KD. You'll be in the playoffs right now because KD wouldn't have left.
Mm-hmm.
KD wouldn't have left when he came and told him, "Dude, we was winning championships before you got here." True. Okay, Draymond had every right to tell him that. True, but look how easier that man. Look how easier that man made y'all roles when he was there. Even though they went 73-9 and they lost. But for his first year there, they won it. Look how easy, look how they swung the ball. You had wide open, uncontested shots because they were so worried about Kevin Durant. That at 6'9", 6'10", could get his own shot, do whatever. If KD was there right now and you ship Draymond Green, let me tell you how good that Warriors team would have been because the Jordan Poole and Draymond situation never happens because Draymond's not there. So now you breeding along Jordan Poole and you breeding along Kamilla and you breeding – they don't even get rid of Wiseman. They don't even get rid of Wiseman if Draymond's gone.
Okay.
Draymond is the reason you won championships, and Draymond is the reason y'all going to the toilet. Because Clay too old, man. He did the John Starks back in 88, 98. When John Starks went 0-for-11 against Houston, he just did. That's what he just did. And Clay, to be honest with you, I don't think Clay want to play with them no more. The body language don't show it.
I don't know if it's that in terms of not wanting to play there anymore. I don't think he has the confidence in himself anymore. That's the body language that I see.
And then what I was reading, I meant to send it to you. I was reading, they were talking about trading Jaylen Brown from the Celtics and I forget the ball head guy name, number 9, to Golden State for Steph. That's what the rumor is. So it would be Tatum and Curry and Jaylen Brown and my man. What's his name? White. That's his last name. I forget his first name. There is a Derek White, something like that. Hey, look, all I'm saying is that's what the rumor is. What you mean it stinks?
That's a stinky trade. That's a stinky trade.
How's that a stinky trade? Neither one of them play D. So you're getting offense for offense. Jaylen Brown plays D. Steph Curry doesn't.
Okay, so you're getting a player 10 years apart.
No, you're getting the shooting that you don't have with Jaylen Brown and Tatum, right? The only downside is he don't play no D.
So Celtics would think that Steph would be the missing piece for them to win their championship.
You're right, because you're getting the shooting. Who on that team shoot like that? Nobody.
To me, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think Steph will ever leave Golden State. Never say never, but I don't see that happening.
We never thought Michael Jordan would end up with the Wizards, neither did we? We never thought Allen Iverson would be a Piston, neither, did we?
That's true.
We didn't never think we would trade Chauncey Billups to the Nuggets, did we?
That's true. That's very true.
All I'm saying is, to get it, it would be an upgrade. But the downgrade is both of your guards don't play defense. At some point, you're going to have to play defense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, let's take a quick look at the matchups for the playoffs. We got Heat and Celtics, Knicks, Sixers, Bucks, Pacers, Cavs, and Magic. In the East and the West, Oklahoma City, New Orleans, Nuggets and Lakers, Timberwolves and Suns, Clippers and Mavericks. In the East, who you think will win the series? Who you got? Celtics and Heat. Who you got?
That's Celtics in 6. If Jimmy Buckets was playing, I would have changed it. But Celtics.
Yeah. I agree. I'm going with Celtics, and I hate to say it might be 5. It might be 5. I'm serious. It might be 5.
You know what? It depends because they balled out last night, right? But that's not the Celtics, right? Right. And I get that's what I'm saying. I don't know. They might. Like you just said that prior to this, anything's possible, right? So we don't. I mean, we don't know.
We got Knicks and Sixers. The guy from the Sixers was talking junk about the Knicks. Then he wanted to play the Knicks because they was an easier team to beat. I think that's gonna hurt them in the long run. And Sixers, I've been saying it. I don't know about the Joel Embiid leading nobody anywhere. He's on the Olympic team, and that might help to slow them from winning the gold. They may not win the gold because of that. So I'm gonna go first normally when I go second. I think that the Knicks is gonna beat them in 6. What you think about that?
I'm gonna go with Embiid, the fellow Jayhawker. I'm gonna go Embiid, and I'm gonna go to Sixers and 7. Because Sixers and 7.
With the Knicks and 6. We got the Bucks and Pacers.
Man, we ain't gotta discuss no more. Dame Leonard don't play no D. Bobby Porter's trash. Giannis' brother on the bench, he trash. All he do is run his mouth. I'd be so glad when he out the league. Look, you only in the league because your brother. That's it. That was the package deal when Giannis signed. You'll have to keep my brother on the bench. Okay. Hey, man, you trash. You see what the Lakers did with the other one? He ain't even in the league no more, man. All of them garbage. All of them garbage.
This game is gonna go 7. This is a series of electricity. I like the Pacers. They up and coming. But I don't know if they got the experience to take it long term.
Giannis ain't playing.
Who?
Giannis not playing.
Giannis out? Oh, let me change that.
They say they don't know if he's coming back the whole series. But right now, he's not playing.
Pacers 6. All right, we got Cavs Magic. I think this is probably going to be the best opening series in the East. Who you got?
I want to say Orlando. I do. I really do. But I think Mr. Mitchell going to get it together. I really do.
Okay. So you're going to Cleveland how many?
Oh, I'm sorry. Cleveland in 5. I think Cleveland get them in 5.
Okay.
Pantero, he's nice. But Greg Anthony's son, trash. And the dude from Michigan bombing, he trash. Put them in the UAW league.
Put them in the UAW league. Cleveland in 7. Because Orlando, they tend to pick up in big games. They tend to look good in big games. The lights are on. They play pretty well. They play well with the lights on. So I'm gonna go Cleveland in 7.
Okay.
Oklahoma City and New Orleans. This is a very intriguing matchup. We got the number 1 Oklahoma City and the play-in champion. Well, actually, they won by default. The New Orleans Pelicans. They did win last night. Yes, let's see, where is it? Yeah, they beat the Kings last night.
Yeah.
And did Zion play?
No, sir.
Because I know he got the hamstring.
Correct.
The calf for. So who you like, sir?
You said OKC and OKC, man. OKC and 6. They ain't gonna have nobody check here. They ain't gonna have nobody check Alexander.
I like OKC. I'm actually gonna go with 5.
And you only get the Pelicans one day.
Speaking of which, they need to go back to the 5-game series. That's what they need to do. They need to go back to the
because then we ain't got no game every night.
Well,
if we go back to 5, we don't have a game every night. Right?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. It only takes if it go to best of 7 the first round, you gotta win 4. If it go to best of 5, you gotta win 3. We ain't got no game every night.
Yes, you do.
You don't, because if you down 2-0, 9 times out of 10, you getting swept. If you down 3-0, you got another game. See what I'm saying?
Then you say we gonna move this game up. We're gonna move it up a couple days. This is what we're doing. We're starting the next series.
I guess that's why we here and we're not. That's why we here and we're not commissioners, right? No, if you go back to 3, it's going. You know what the drought going to be? Because let's take for example Oklahoma City. They go to Oklahoma City. New Orleans. They down 0-2 in the best of 5. They gonna close them out that third game. Now we don't have nothing to watch till because we gotta wait on the next winner. But if it goes 4, we got a chance to see one more game they possibly win. Now it's 2-1. Okay, they lose the next night. Now it's 3-1. We still got another game. That's what I'm saying. They did right with that. They did right with that.
I think they'll be just fine going back to 5.
No.
I agree. Okay, Steven, you're right. The money drops, not in the business model. Everybody got to make their money. So that guarantees both the money drops. That guarantees both home teams 2 home games. I agree. Okay. I'll leave that alone. All right. Nuggets and Lakers.
You know what? I'm going to call AD before I go to work. If AD show up, the Lakers in 6. Okay. I really believe that.
Okay, you got the Lakers in 6. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. I'm gonna use the champion till you lose.
No, man. That's not the same team.
I agree, but I'm still gonna go.
If they not good on the road like they was last year.
But Jokic, he gonna care now. You know, he didn't care through the regular season. He gonna have the cigarette in the hallway and the tunnel before the game.
All Ant got to do is average 28. LeBron can do 25. Long as AR, Austin Reeves, D'Lo, D'Angelo Russell, Hachimura, and the rest of them show up, they going home. They got Gabe Vincent back. That's a 3-point threat, right? Cam Reddish going to give you 8, 10. Okay. They don't have that same bench. Bruce Bowen ain't coming off the bench. Caldwell Pope don't play D. He didn't play D when he was with the Lakers. That's why the Lakers got rid of him. He don't play D. You got to play D. Michael Porter Jr., yeah, okay. The killers on their team.
He got something to play for.
The killers on their team is Jokic and Murray. After that, you have nobody else. Reggie Jackson is trash.
He trash with the ring.
I mean, everybody that play on the team get a participation trophy. Man.
They get a participation check. Big difference.
Participation trophy. Yeah, I know. You gotta have 12 guys to hold the bench down when the team run off the bench, right? Because you don't want the bench flying there.
I take that check. That's some of them people. Some people don't make that much in a year.
Chuck that.
All right, we got Timberwolves and Suns.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one there, cause KD. No, I don't know. I'm gonna say the Wolves, man, in 5, cause KD, them they suspect.
Yep.
When they gelling though, ooh, they something terrible.
I'm over the Wolves in 6. Oh, the Wolves is
okay.
All right, Clippers and Mavs.
Is Kawhi playing?
Kawhi is playing.
I'm going with Dallas, man. Because, man, look, you know how he do. Dallas is 6, man. He show up the first game, next game, he not playing. Then the third game, he questionable. Then the fourth game, they don't know, man. This dude probably already packed to go to the Olympics, man.
I got the Clips in 6. Clippers have a good habit of winning that first round. They may not pay so well in the second or third round, but they show up in the first round.
No, not all the time. I can remember sometimes they didn't not all the time. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
I'm gonna put my faith in the Clippers.
Great Pumpkin.
They're getting ready to move to their new stadium. They're not ready to go yet. They still want to stay in
good night, Irene, man. No.
All right, let's wrap up basketball. We got Stephon Castle, the freshman from UConn, going pro. I'm not exactly thrilled with that move. I can see why he wants to go pro. When you watch it, if you watch him at all throughout the tournament, he looked like he was looking to make some extra moves, trying to get ahead to get for the tournament. Within the tournament, I can see why he was looking to go the way he played. I would like to see him get another year in college. But you know, he's a grown boy. He's a big boy. But freshman, I don't think he's quite ready yet. What are your thoughts?
I mean, well, I mean, we that's why we here, right? For talking about these type of situations. I don't know his financial situation. A lot of cats that leave early like that, it be because, you know, mom's struggling. He tired of seeing his mom struggle. Might not be a dad in the picture, or the father probably is in the picture, but most of the time, that's why you see cats lead like that, right? And I mean, I remember when you could probably remember too, when you could just do the one and dones like that. Cats, that's what the cats main is. You know, I gotta take care of my family. I remember Gerald Honeycutt played for Tulane. He had put Tulane on his back. They went to the NCAA tournament. They got put out. He declared the very next day, and they was like, "Well, why are you leaving?" I gotta take care of my family. Because I mean, think about it. NCAA, that little money you get every month, that's not no money. That little scholarship money, you get like what, $600 a month. That's not nothing. It might be a little bit more than it was $6 when I was in college. Yeah, that's no money. But I think then most of these cats, they got kids. Some of these cats got kids, like Cade Cunningham. He already had, he had a kid, Santonio Holmes. When he was at Ohio State, he already had 4. He wasn't even in the league yet. So,
the old boy at Memphis that went to Michigan State, he had a whole family. His kids was in elementary school. He was going to kindergarten every day. So
Right.
I'm telling his name.
You say he had a whole family on it?
Yeah. He had like 3-4 kids, married, everything.
That's crazy, man.
I'm trying to think of his name, but he played for Memphis now.
You talking about the dude played with Cassius Winston?
No, not Cassius.
No, I know you talking about Tillman. You talking about Tillman?
Tillman, Tillman.
Man.
Yeah, Tillman. Yeah.
He had a whole family.
Whole family. And I'm not even exaggerating. He literally had like 3-4 kids. Oldest was like literally in elementary school. So yeah,
he was at Michigan State.
Yeah.
When Tom was the coach.
Yeah.
Tom Izzo was the coach.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe.
I may be exaggerating a little bit, but them kids was grown. Them some, he had like 2 in diapers and 2 straight up. Yeah, walk around. Yeah.
Wow. And that's why he left.
Yeah. I wasn't mad on him. Plus in my mind, he was ready because he was balling out. Because when you got responsibility like that, you got to ball out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There's another choice.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna jump on to the Tigers real quick. We're gonna get into MLB and NHL. We're gonna start with the Red Wings. They won their last 3 games, but did not make it to the playoffs. They lost the Washington Capitals got the final spot. Went down to the final day. They won the last game, but Caps beat them out in terms of points and head-to-head. So they finished 41-32-9 with 92 points, 20 points behind 20 points or so behind the Bruins, and a 5th place. Kudos to them. They played well. It was just there was some times where they could have just they were able to have these long losing streaks. They would win 3 and then lose 7, stuff like that. So Steven said you gotta Wings like the kill instinct. That's true. Go Tigers for Steven. Good morning, Mr. Kenny, Mr. Automobile Observer. Good morning to you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for coming out this morning. So the Tigers right now are 11-9, 3rd place behind the Cleveland Rockers. I almost said the name.
The Guardians. The Cleveland
Guardians. Yeah, that's what I want to be the Rockers. The Guardians.
The Rockers.
That was just to me. The Guardians is just as bad, if not worse, than the game that they had before that they can't say no more. That you can't do, with the guy with the feather in his helmet. You can't do that. That's just as bad. But I'm gonna stay off that. All right. Also in college news, University of Denver captured the NCAA Men's Hockey Championship with a victory over Boston College. U of M went to the Frozen Four after beating Michigan State University, in the Great Eight. Michigan State beat Michigan in the Great Lakes Championship down at Joe Louis, LCA like they do every year, the Great Lakes Invitational, and then turn around the next week, lose to them in the Great Eight. Michigan went to the Final Four and lost to the eventual champions. They were also the champions, yeah. So good luck to both. Congratulations to both teams. Did have a great season. Michigan State winning the Big Ten championship this year. So congratulations to them. And go blue for like Mr.
He's talking about go
Harris said.
blue.
I got to give them go blue because they made to the Frozen Four. All right. Let's see here. We really don't have time to do our free Saturday today. We were going to talk about the Naismith Hall of Fame and the Olympics. We will table that till next week.
I got something for a free Saturday.
We say?
I got something for a free Saturday real fast.
It's
behind the scenes. It was your man's birthday, man. On the 17th. The man behind the scenes. It was his birthday.
Oh, yeah. He's going to do the song.
I don't know if I missed that, man, doing my technical difficulties. But yeah, it was his birthday, man. I think he like 95.
You trying to get him come on camera and cuss you out.
Oh, I think, okay, my bad. I had the number. I was reading the numbers back. It's 59. My bad. I thought I said 95. My bad. It's 59.
He is not 59.
What is he? 5 and 4, 5 and 9 is what? 14? Okay, he's 14. All right. I had the numbers wrong again. 41. Oh, okay, my bad.
You gonna make Marcus come out his
I'm probably going, hey, look, other stuff community is probably be the last show you see me on because I'm probably going to be replaced after that.
We didn't forget, I'll just kind of wait to the end to make sure he get his song. We're gonna sing him a little Stevie Wonder at the end of the show.
Oh, you talking about HMO, the HMO theme song.
We're gonna move forward. You walk along. We're gonna walk along. We're gonna take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stupid Sports News. All right. We got but one thing for Stupid Sports News, and I can't even call it stupid. This is just done for no reason. Mr. John Tate Porter banned for life for gambling on basketball, gambling on his team, gambling on prop bets, gambling on just gambling. Makes no sense. How you gonna give up millions for $22,000? That don't make no sense.
Young, man. He thought he could get away with it. Everybody think they got the best way of doing something. When you watch these movies and they portray drug dealers from Frank Lucas to Tony Montana to Ace on what was that? Paid in Full. Everybody think they can sell drugs the best way because they sit up here and they modifies these what's the name? So with that being said, they sit back and they say, well, what can I do? And that's what they do. So everybody thinks that's what it is. And sad to say, it's sad.
But don't they look at the end? They don't watch the whole movie. At the end, they go to jail or be dead.
No, because it's and Paid in Full. If you go back and look, Ace didn't die. Ace went on about he changed his life. He went on with his girl and his daughter, right? New Jack City, Nino Brown died, G Money died. From the American Gangster, Frank Lucas, he lived, but he ratted out, Al Pacino and Scarface, he died. Everybody thinks they got the brand new, everybody thinks they got the most deceitful way or the deceitful way. This way, you know what? I'm not going to get caught selling drugs. I'm going to show Kamau, I'm going to move drugs from Michigan to Texas, and I'm not going to get caught. You know who is almost as bad as this guy? The Dallas Cowboy. I want to say Leon Lett, but that might be his name. This dude said
it was the center. He played center.
This dude said no, it's Nate Newton. Nate Newton said, I'm going to be the biggest thing. When you think of marijuana, you're gonna think of Nate Newton, right? Nate Newton said, I'm gonna run I'm going to be the biggest marijuana the biggest marijuana drug peeing out here, right? Nate Newton thought he was going to play professional football and be a drug dealer. Make that make sense, blood. He said, when you think about weed, I want you to think about Nate Newton. What make you think every guy who tried to do it, like you just said, every guy that tried to do it failed? The FBI, the DEA, everybody's watching you. Everybody don't have the same appetite. That was my man's problem and Paid in Full. Everybody gonna eat. Yeah, but Kamau eat 12 burgers where I only eat 8. And Marcus eat 15 burgers where Kamau only eat 12. Everybody appetite ain't the same. Because if you got the BMW with the fax machine in it, I want the BMW with the fax machine, the cell phone, and the TV in it. Everybody don't have the same appetite. And that's what this guy was. This young guy thought, I'm not an NBA star like that. I'm not LeBron James. I'm not Tatum. I'm going to stay under the radar. Ain't nobody going to catch me. But he got caught.
I really feel bad for his parents. His parents raised good kids.
Well, hold on, man. Now, see, you can't do that, man. This young man was taught right from wrong. This young man decided, look, every day you wake up, man, you got a choice. You got a chance and a choice. He took a chance. Now he has to deal with the choice he made by taking that chance. You can't put that on his parents, man, because I'm sure his parents taught him right from wrong. If I go out here right now tonight and I kill up, if I go out right here tonight, right now, and I kill up 50,000 people, you cannot say, well, Marcus and Vanessa and Irene, they didn't have, and the people he was accommodating with, Steve Harris and all them, they didn't have no influence on him. No, I chose that situation, man. No, that's a cop-out, man. I can't go with that.
Listen, the point I was making, I said I feel bad for his parents because they have another son, Colvin Porter, who just got sentenced to 6 years for DUI crash, killing somebody. That's the point I was making.
Oh, I stand corrected. I'm sorry, sir. That's, you know what, though? Okay. The thing is, like you said, when because we all have skeletons, right? And ain't nobody that can love and stuff community. Is nobody on this platform that don't have skeletons. When you're doing the dirt you're doing, you don't think about getting caught because you wouldn't do it, right? Until you get caught. Now you feel remorseful. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, get out of here, man. You knew what you was doing. You got your hand caught in the cookie jar.
Hopefully it was a cookie jar.
This is why. See you later.
All right. He just said Aaron Hernandez, he wanted to be a tough guy, I guess, and see where that got him. But Aaron Hernandez was a whole different breed. That was a whole different breed. Right. They knew who he was from day one, from the time he was in college all the way through. All right. We're going to get out of here, good people. Before we do, we want to let you know our show is. We'll be back next Saturday, April 27th. Same bat time, same bat channel. Love and Stuff, the flagship show, Tuesday night, 8:30 Eastern, hosted by Mr. Marcus Holmes. Dr. V, her ministry is on YouTube somewhere around noon every Wednesday. Loving the scriptures, loving music, loving history, hosted by Brother Williams on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Eastern as well. Also, before we go, we got to say happy birthday belatedly to Mr. Marcus Holmes. I did text him on Wednesday, make sure that I acknowledge it. Now we here on the show. We're going to say happy birthday, Marcus. We got to do a little different because we sing it the Stevie Wonder way. They're going to try and charge us, so we have to give it the remix. All right, everybody. We gonna get out of here. Felix acts like he frozen because he wanted.
Hey man, I let you do your own sing along, man. I didn't sign up for that. I went to the school with the Temptations. I didn't sign up for that.
With the shuffle. All right, we will be back next week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Be safe and happy birthday again, Mr. Holmes.